Hi everyone, welcome to Cola Teaches Math. Today we're going to talk about 8.7, finding the volume using cross sections. So you can see here I already wrote the question, and I want us to find the volume of the region using square cross sections perpendicular to the y-axis. So right away, whatever we're perpendicular to, that's what we're integrating with respect to, so it's going to be dy. And for cross sections, all you're doing is integrating the area of the shape. So since the area of a square is side squared, we need to find what s is. It's going to be the length of those yellow lines that I drew. Right minus left, 2 minus rad y, because I cannot see any x's, we're integrating with respect to y. So since it's side squared, we need to make sure we actually square that side. And you can see here that that's what my curve is in between. Those are the y values. And that's going to be y equals 0 to y is equal to 4. Okay, let's do the same region again. And now let's see what we're going to do. Now, you guys need to remember, all you're doing is you're integrating the area of the shape. So what shapes do you need to know? Squares, rectangles, isosceles, right triangles, equilateral triangles, and semicircles. All right, so what do we got here? We have the same exact region bound by y equals x squared, x equals 2, and the x-axis. So we are going to use rectangles. We love a good rectangle. So we're going to use rectangular cross sections whose base is always 3 times the height, and we are going to be perpendicular to the x-axis. All right. So now we're going to start with the volume formula. Volume is the integral of the area of a rectangle. So volume is going to be the integral of base times height. Oh, I'm sorry. The height is always 4 times the base. I changed my mind. Okay. So go ahead. Let's draw some perpendicular lines to the x-axis to represent the base of the rectangle. Let's start with the formula. It's going to be the integral of base times height dx. You cannot integrate with respect to more than one variable in this class, so they need to relate the height and base to one another, which is why they said height is 4b. So we're going to go ahead and replace that pink h with 4b, and we're going to simplify that, and it's going to become, you can pull the 4 out if you want, you don't have to, 4b squared dx. So the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out what b is. B is going to be length of those black lines, so it's going to be top minus bottom. B is just going to be x squared. That's really nice because now we're going to have the integral of 4 parentheses x squared squared. Don't forget to square it again. And now we need x values from 0 to 2. And that is how you would do cross sections with squares and rectangles.